Okay, so let's talk about menopause. When I say that word, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For most of us, it's a pretty short list of things. But what if I told you that what we think we know, well, it's not even close to the full story? Today, we're going to dig into what's really going on.
Right, let's start on common ground, the stuff we all think of. You know, the symptoms that always get the spotlight in movies and on TV. They've basically become the official mascot for menopause.
No, really, take a second. What's the image you have? What's that one classic symptom you'd immediately connect with it?
I'm willing to bet you thought of hot flashes. Of course you did. They are the undisputed poster child of menopause. Mood swings probably came in as a close second. And look, that makes sense. It's the story we've been told forever.
And here is where the story takes a sharp turn. Because if that's all you know, you're missing almost the entire picture. What we talk about is just, and I mean just, the surface of a way deeper, way more complex process.
So, what's really hiding under the water? It kind of all boils down to one single number. And honestly, this number is probably going to completely change how you think about all of this.
Go on, take a guess. What do you think? 5? Maybe 10? 15 at a stretch? I'll tell you right now, the actual number is way, way higher than you're probably thinking.
34. Yep, you heard me. Not 3 or 4, 34. 34 separate, officially recognized symptoms. Just letting that number sink in for a second. It changes everything, doesn't it?
And we're not just talking about a long list of minor annoyances here. We are talking about a huge, hidden spectrum of experiences that can touch literally every single part of your body and mind.
And look, this isn't just some random number we pulled out of thin air. The research itself puts it so perfectly. It asks, did you even know this? This isn't just hearsay, it's documented medical fact.
I mean, just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got the common story, hot flashes, mood swings. On the other, the full story. We're talking about everything from brain fog and brittle nails to anxiety, gut problems, heart palpitations, even tingling fingers and toes. It's a whole different world.
Okay, so it's a big number, 34. But so what? Why does knowing this actually matter? How does this one piece of information change anything for us?
Well, it's because knowledge is power. It's as simple as that. When you realize that all these seemingly random things happening to your body might actually be connected, you can stop feeling so confused. It's the first step to finally connecting the dots for your own health.
And once you have this knowledge, you have a new way forward. First, you can start to connect your own symptoms to this bigger picture. Second, you can walk into your doctor's office and have a much, much better conversation. And maybe the most important thing of all, you realize you are not making things up and you are definitely not alone. And this goes beyond just our own health, you know? Knowing this number is really about changing the entire public conversation we have around menopause. It's about a total reframe.
This is the big takeaway right here. We've got to stop talking about menopause like it's just a handful of annoying problems. We need to see it for what it truly is, a massive, whole-body transition. It's kind of like puberty, just in reverse.
So I'll just leave you with this to think about. If everyone understood this full story, this hidden spectrum, how would that change things? How would it change our workplaces, our relationships, our healthcare system? See, knowing the full story isn't just an interesting fact. It could be a revolution in how we care for ourselves and for each other.